Alright, so we are just inbound for 3 minutes for the new season 6 premiere. I will be recording the typical live stream and the chat reaction since I still can't full screen or do a pop out of the side chat bar or the chat reaction. I won't be able to make it as big as I did it before, but whatever the case, whatever the cause, the chat stream must go on. And as far as I know, alright, so they're showing the ending here. And I'm brewing my coffee, so don't mind the extra sound. I'm just gonna leave it at that because as far as my opinion goes, I already semi-lost interest, but I already told myself and everyone else that I'm gonna watch it till the end of the series. So, and as far as the quality episode goes, I'm just gonna be whatever happens, and whatever I say is the first thing that I will be feeling. Basically, like if I say an episode sucks initially as a quick review, then most likely it will be, because first impressions always a good thing to work on. But 1 minute left. All right, but I'm not gonna be holding my microphone in my hand. I'm gonna be lazy as fuck. Whoopie doo, everyone! It's about to start. You see, I do. Oh yeah, that's right. I got it. All right, say hi to YouTube, guys. And say I. It's hi. Oh man, I YouTube. Unsubscribe YouTube. I love the chat reaction. If there's anything that I enjoy doing from doing this screen cap, sure. Okay. Nope. I better not be lagging. All right.
Okay. Library. Library. Where did they put the library?
Spike knows it. I didn't even know it had that many
This castle looked a lot smaller from the outside.
Exactly, right? That's what I also suspected. And that's his personal bathroom.
Sorry, Spike. I guess I'm still trying to find my way around.
Or adjusting to society.
You don't happen to know where the library
Fuck off,
is,
Stalin.
do you? Next door on the left.
I told you Spike knew.
Oh.
See, I'm already on the roll.
Thanks. Acceptance.
TARDIS. I'm not familiar with a lot of reference to.
Starlight, good morning. Come in. Sorry I'm late. I got a little turned around. I still can't believe you're letting me stay here as your pupil after everything I did.
Well, I'm not one to dwell on the past, and neither should you.
I love this new soundtrack.
And as far as being my pupil goes, I was just trying to figure out what your first friendship lesson should be.
Oh,
so it's basically Celestial 1.0.
Oh, these are just
2.0.
the A's. After this, I move on to the B's.
That's too much. I love this new sound in this soundtrack. Who's doing the new sound? If it's the same person, he still has some creativity. Alright, let's see chat reaction. What do you think of this? Oh yeah, the new intro. Is there a new intro? I totally forgot about that. I wasn't even expecting that. Let's see here. Discord's still there. Where's Starlight? Starlight should be in the picture. Boo! Same intro. Boo! Already bad start.
Discovery family will be right back.
Get ready, because our big showstopper is back, and it's making a splash. Cuties, this fun fresh fruit choice is back in season, and in your
You already done fucked up
Happy
now.
Meal.
You done fucked up with no new intro.
Check out my Batman Hot Wheels.
See? Even the chat, they're like, really? Seriously? No? No new intro? Even Yu-Gi-Oh! The first couple of seasons or the original one, basically. They all had different intros. Well, at least most of them did. When will we get something different? That's something I ask myself every day too.
The new Play-Doh cake party. Adult assembly required. Additional 4-packs sold separately.
I just noticed that the new generation of kids cartoon are just more pretty much the same.
Looks like today is your Chucky day. Cool games, awesome prizes, and did we mention tickets? Yep, it's all here at Chuck E. Cheese's, where a kid can be a kid.
I remember we had the bigger mascot.
Download my new app.
A lot of these
An all-new magical adventure continues
oh no,
next
no.
on the
Spoilers.
season premiere of
Spoilers.
My Little Pony.
Yeah. I'm not going to see spoilers. I'm not even going to see the chat reaction. Despite me losing interest or whatever, I still have to follow the rules of every cartoon or anime series that I tend to watch. But I am not going to watch these spoilers. And it's over. So it's just like season 4 and season 5.
Who's next? Only on Discovery Family.
Now back to Discovery Family.
Discovery Fam. I remember when I did the YouTube group
I know
that.
I'm
Hey,
just
it's the
learning
same
about
view
friendship,
from
but
season
I didn't
5
think there were
intro.
this many lessons for anything. How do we choose?
Maybe I should pare things down a bit before we go through them.
Exactly.
Why don't
Teacher.
we join the others in the throne room? They're planning our
Throne
trip to
room.
the Crystal Empire when Shining Armor and Princess Cadence
Baby.
have their baby.
Throne room. Got it.
Now she's a slave.
Which way is the throne room?
She put office numbers
we
and
should
shit.
leave ASAP. I don't want to miss the crystaling.
But, shouldn't we wait for the invitation?
Frankly, I'm not exactly clear on all the customs and traditions of the Crystal Empire, especially when it comes to a crystalling.
What's a crystalling?
Well, that's just it, darling. Princess Cadence and Shining Armor's baby is due any day, and we're still not sure. The Crystal Empire was gone for 1,000 years. A lot of their customs are a bit murky.
We know it's got something to do with
Racist.
the new baby.
And a party! And the Crystal Heart.
And a party. And some kind of cool energy. And
It's not hard to understand. Most things in the Crystal Empire aren't. Like how I'm a big hero there, for example.
That's so old. Even Rarity wants to laugh.
Plus, I've had to
And you
help
done
Twilight
fucked
do a
up
lot of
several
research on
times in the Crystal
crystallings.
Empire, so it doesn't even make sense.
Whenever a baby is born in the Crystal
Oh
Empire,
dear, here we go.
parents bring it before the Crystal Heart. They get the purest shard of crystal they can find, then pick a crystaller to present the baby to every pony who comes. Then
Is this
they
like
all
some
share the
religious
light
shit
and
now?
joy they feel, feeding it into the crystal that joins with the heart and increases its power. And this is going to be a
So it's
royal
racism and
crystalling, so
prejudice,
pretty much the whole
or
empire
not
will show
prejudice.
up.
It's
That hasn't happened in a
preference.
millennia.
They make
What do you mean
royalty
it
baby
increases the Crystal Heart's
more
power?
powerful than
The
the
energy it uses to
standard
protect the Crystal Empire, I guess.
civilians.
Protected from what?
I didn't help Twilight with that part.
Protected from what? Huh? I love this new soundtrack.
Hey,
Who
Twilight,
is?
can I ask you something about the Crystal Empire?
I love her hair
funny
too.
you should mention it, because I just narrowed your first friendship lesson down to 3 options, and one of them is in the Crystal Empire.
Really?
Really?
I found out that's where the first pony you ever cared about lives.
Sunburst?
Of course, that's just one idea. We could also go to Griffinstone. Making friends with a griffin is a challenge all by itself. Tag along with the CMCs the next time they try to help us
CMCs?
find their special.
Is that like?
Twilight?
She's going PTSD.
Oh, no. Those all sound great.
I know. I guess you were
Is
right.
those
It is gonna be hard to
what was
choose
it? The
one.
Vietnam flashbacks?
Yeah.
Hope I spelled Vietnam correctly. Vietnam. He still does
You were
that. I
never
remember in
gonna find
season
my way
6, he
around
says,
this
sometimes
place."
when I'm alone, I
Jeez,
like to do
Starlight,
this.
What's wrong?
I don't know, Spike. Twilight's figuring out what my first friendship lesson is, and I guess I'm not exactly thrilled with the options. Well, with one of them.
Which one?
Reuniting me with my first friend.
What's so terrible about that?
The experience. And here comes the flashbacks. And here it goes.
We were fools. Sunburst knew everything there was to know about magic. He always
We already
knew
had this
just
story
what to do.
before.
And he was always there to help me. I guess it's not surprising that Sunburst got his cutie mark in magic and went off to Princess Celestia's school. But when he left...
You blamed cutie marks and stripped a whole village of theirs, and when Twilight and the others stopped you, you went back in time and almost destroyed Equestria.
Pretty much.
Not really stuff I'm super eager to tell Sunburst about. I mean, he's probably some big important wizard now, and I can't even find my way around
Not even Twilight
Twilight's
is
castle.
the wizard.
Well, if Sunburst is that good at magic, maybe he'd appreciate your, exploits. You should talk to Twilight about it. I'm sure she'd want to hear what you have to say.
I know, but I don't want her to think I'm not ready to learn, or that I'm not grateful for everything she's doing. Spike, come quick!
In that scene. Winter already? Oh, it's an invitation. That's what it was.
It's a crystalling invitation.
Shining Armor's a father. I'm an aunt.
Aunt?
this
You used to say
settles it.
aunt.
Since we're
Now you
going to
say
the
aunt.
Crystal Empire,
I still
your
remember
first
that.
friendship lesson is going to be reuniting with Sunburst.
Great.
That's how you deal with all sorts of issues in your life.
Discovery family
First
will
step.
be right back.
Oh,
Episodes
fuck.
of Littlest Pet Shop are back. And TV's most
Fucking worked
talkative
out.
pets
My chest and everything.
are gearing up
Shit hurts.
Sounds interesting.
for the grand opening of Littlest Pet Street.
So,
Wow, check
who
this
else
place out.
sees
With
the
new
boredom
friends.
in this bullshit?
Let's go! New adventures.
This is so exciting!
That sounds wonderful! Littlest Pet Shop. Back-to-back premieres. Today, starting at noon. Only on Discovery Family.
Susan, you knew this would happen when Joey's mom said, I'll pick up a few things when I
I
get
don't
the
even
key."
want to do a
Well,
facial
those
reaction.
few
The
things
only
led
reason
to
why
a
I'm doing
heaping
this
pile of
is
disappointment.
to avoid copyright
But you
issues.
assembled a Party City Party. The mightiest costumes, heroic decorations. So who's the real superhero now, Susan? Because you don't just throw a party. You throw a Party City Party. Now, thousands of ways to build your Easter baskets.
Littlest Pet Shop is here. You can collect just one or a ton. Some shimmer, some glimmer. Over 150 LPS pets. You can collect new pets for your Littlest Pet Shop. Each sold separately. Can't get enough? Can't stop the queue.
That's so true.
Life as a
When people say,
spokesbox is
I'm just going to get a few things,
People love me
especially
for
when you're
saving
gaming
them
with
over
some
$50,000
clan
when they
members or
switched
team
to
members,
Progressive. So I'm dabbling
or
in
that's
Bluefish.
basically me, I tell them I'm going to be
It was
back for a
board
little
game
while.
night
I'm
with the
gonna
Dalai Lama.
take
Great
like
guy,
3 hours, take a
terrible
nap.
player. Go paperless, don't stress, girl. I got the discounts that you need.
No one wants to see auto insurance in the kids'
But I gotta give the people
fucking
what they
show.
want. More box.
Any words for the critics?
What can I say? Critty's gonna neg.
What?
Burst into the future with the new
Burst into the
Color Burst,
future
the
with the
fast,
new
easy
Color
way to add
Burst.
a rainbow of
Oh.
safe, non-staining color to your water balloons. Just attach it to the hose, then Color Burst does the rest. It makes 40 water balloons with color inside, already tied and ready to fly. The best part? Color Burst is completely safe and washes out of clothes.
Washes
Parents can log
out.
on and get your TV-only special
$19.99.
offer at colorburstballoons.com. That's colorburstballoons.com.
Where's,
New.
where's the price?
I want to feed
Yeah,
my
more
pet.
useless
I
stuff.
like
Come
to go
on.
walks. I love to
It's like one of those
Ew.
things you'll see on
Not It's cute
as seen on
to the
TV.
max. It's new packs. My poop and pup. That
My
is not
poop and
fluidity.
pup.
Mom, who's that?
Hello. These dresses are fantastic.
Fantastic.
Old Navy.
It's up to 50% off throughout the store.
No, I have to go. To Old Navy right now.
Oh god, this music. Okay, that was a odd. That was a odd little. Wait, what?
create yourself.
Start with the fuzzies form that's your fave. Stuff it with clouds of magical transforming
Nah, I'm
flux.
not even gonna say
Spray
that.
and
It's
stuff
just
till it's
disgusting.
still just enough. Then wash and tumble dry. Surprise! You've made your own fuzzies.
I'm glad I'm
fuzzy
not
right
a
before
kid
your
anymore
eyes.
too.
There's no
God,
sewing.
I have to
Just
listen
stuff,
and see
spray,
to all this
and
shit that
spin,
I actually
and
thought
let
it
the
was worth
fuzzies
something.
fun begin. You can follow the pattern or change it up to design and customize your fuzzies like no other. They're
Easy
huggable,
products will be
lovable,
there.
totally
Yeah,
fuzzable.
it'll be a
You
lot.
can get the Fuzzies Creation Kit for $19.99 plus $8.99.
Ban
handling.
me.
You can choose
Why would I
puppies,
ban
kitty,
her?
or teddy. But for even more
Stompy,
fun, we'll double
Snaxies,
your
and now-
fluff free with your paid
Don't
order.
forget,
So you can reuse your
don't
Fuzzies
forget the
form to
fucking,
make another one. You can log on at myfuzzies.com. Each sold separately.
Oh wait,
Must be 18 and
do
older to
we
order.
still get
An all-new
picked
magical
for
adventure continues
saying-
next on the season premiere of My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. I can't wait! The ponies celebrate a royal birth. The baby is an alligator.
I don't want to risk.
Out of control magic.
Oh, spoilers! Why did I just hear the spoilers? But I'm still curious if we get kicked from GAC again for saying the word GAC. I couldn't risk it.
Continues next, only on Discovery.
What is GAC?
Family.
You guys don't know what
Now
GAC
back
is?
to Discovery Family.
Ah, whatever. I'm not even gonna tell them. Is that apple bloom?
Applejack, what is that?
Apple
Oh,
bloom.
just a little something for the youngin'.
Wait,
Maple genuine, sweet apple acres, apple trees.
why did it have a little
We make
ribbon
it for
on
all
the thing?
apples,
Okay.
and any pony related to Twilight is practically family.
Yeah, it's okay, but it's no Cloudsdale Mobile. Bam! Ooh, pretty.
What the fuck?
Well, a mobile is real nice, as long as you have something to lay in so you can look at it.
And a fetching blanket to keep you warm. I'm sure Shining Armor and Princess Cadence will love all our gifts, but I think
Their
they're
gifts,
more happy
the gesture
we'll be
itself
attending
is
the
good
baby's
enough.
crystaling. I can't wait to see all that light love make the crystal heart even more sparkly and shiny. Actually, Pinky, the Crystal Heart is an ancient and powerful relic. Without its magic, the Crystal Empire would be lost to the frozen north.
Well, so
This crystalling sounds pretty important.
what does the heart do then?
I understand if you wanted to, wait to do a different friendship lesson when we get back.
Are you kidding? This trip is perfect. Not only do I get to see the baby and take part in the ceremony that helps maintain the magic of the Crystal Empire, but I'm starting my new pupil off with the most amazing friendship lesson ever. I can't wait.
Right. Me neither. Actually, Twilight, I am a little worried about meeting Sunburst.
Oh, trust me. I know what it's like to see old friends, but I'll be right there to help things along.
I'm pretty
I've
sure it's not
broken
gonna
the
go
whole
all
lesson down
right.
into a few easy steps to ensure this reunion goes off without a hitch. Step 1, head to Sunburst's house and get you two started on the right hoof. Step 2, get to the castle with enough time to visit the baby.
Shiny armor.
Shining armor.
And you're fucked up.
Twilight!
I didn't know you were meeting us.
Of course I am. It's me, right here. Here
That
I
dirt
am.
face.
Why wouldn't I come meet my sister?
Twilight.
We haven't met before.
Are you all right?
Never better. Being a father is amazing and wonderful.
You really
and
realize
amazing
that
and
having a
confusing
kid is
and
not the best
amazing,
thing to do.
But surprising too, you know. I mean, not that you'd know. You would know. I know. You
Real
know,
life is hitting you, boy.
Sorry. I haven't really slept since Cadence had the baby. Come to think of it, she hasn't either. It sure would be great to get a break.
Oh, of course.
You already had the baby?
I don't know what I was thinking. You two probably need all kinds of help. I'm sorry, Starlight, but I guess combining your first lesson with this visit wasn't such a good idea.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Do it some
You're
other
an
day.
aunt now. That's way more important than some friendship lesson.
I just wish there was a way to do both.
You can't do both.
Maybe
Spike, keep your
there
mouth shut.
is. You've already done the work for Starlight's lesson with this list. All we have to do is follow it.
Spike, you're a genius.
Yeah.
Genius.
Genius.
Then it's settled. Shining Armor and I will head straight to the castle, and you two can head straight to Sunbursts.
Aye, aye, princess.
Go for it.
All right, big brother. Let's go see this amazing baby
She's
pony.
an ant. This will not end well. I could kind of see it.
I know you're a little worried about this reunion, but I'm sure Twilight's got everything covered.
Everything except
never-
how I'd rather do absolutely anything else.
Alright, it's not that cringy
Well, I
so
bet she's
far.
taking
I
that
mean,
into
it's
account, too.
okay. And
It's
there's
all
nothing much
part of
going
the
on.
lesson. Trust the lesson.
Right.
Trust the lesson. Spike, you fucking jerk.
Hey, is that you?
Oh, yep, it sure is. Now, according to the list, Sunburst's house is...
Why is there a statue of you in the Crystal Empire?
Good question.
Because Spike the Brave and Glorious saved
all of us from King Sombra, and then again during the Equestria Games.
Really?
Really? Big fan.
When were you gonna tell me about this?
Nah, it's no big deal.
It most certainly
That's it! We're not going anywhere until I get the whole story.
Oh god.
Before we go in, I should probably tell you, seeing the baby might be a bit of a shock.
No, it's
Come
not.
on, big brother. I've
We've
met
seen-
babies before. I expect meeting this one will be any different.
That's a nice room. Another alicorn.
Of
My
course,
precious.
I could be wrong.
What's wrong with it? I didn't see anything wrong with it. I mean, I know it was an alicorn. I mean,
Discovery
royal
family will be right back.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm trying to be all sentimental. A baby horse. Kill it. Babies are so ugly. You guys are so right. How do alicorns work? Is it from birth or is it earned? I know. I thought alicorns were a earned title, but I guess it's not. Banish to the moon, not sent. Banish. Hasbro toys will be in stores in roughly 10 minutes. Oh, I guess I could.
I am thoroughly enjoying myself.
Are gearing up. Sounds interesting. For the grand opening of Littlest Pet Street. Wow, check this place out. With new friends.
Oh yeah, I forgot this was an hour.
New adventures.
An hour episodes.
That sounds wonderful. Littlest Pet Shop. Back-to-back premieres. Today, starting at noon. Only on Discovery Family.
I remember
Now back to
when
Discovery Family.
Littlest Pet Shop was in season 3. Man, she's a little bit retarded.
The baby is an alicorn?
It looks
Yeah.
that way.
But I thought alicorn wings had to be earned by accomplishing some great princess-worthy
There you go, guys.
Yeah.
There you go,
How can
guys.
you just be born with them?
Listen.
The birth of an alicorn is something
Listen.
Equestria has never seen.
It is beyond even our understanding.
That's not very reassuring.
Genetics.
A unicorn and a Pegasus, so she could be a super strong flyer and have crazy baby magic. Well, I know all about super strong flying. And I can help keep tabs on her magic.
It appears her magic is more powerful than that of a newborn unicorn.
The crowds have already started to gather.
This crystalline is gonna be some party.
Dangerous.
Do you think we should call it off?
Yeah.
We've all faced a lot worse than baby magic.
I can't imagine canceling such a beautiful and important ceremony over something so potentially
crystal.
adorable.
Yeah, of course. Come on.
In light of the little one's abilities, this crystalling might be more important than ever. Perhaps you should address your subjects and remind them of that.
Shining armor. Do you have everything you need for the ceremony?
Of course, noises.
I still have to interview the honor guards, choose the purity crystal, and pick a crystaller!
All right, take it easy. Pinky can stay here with me and keep an eye on the baby.
And we'll all
crazy.
help you with everything else.
Baby.
That is if you can stay awake long enough to tell us how.
And that's how we found the Crystal Heart, defeated King Sombra, and saved the Empire.
Tell the one about the equestrian games.
Oh man.
Well, as much as I love reliving my heroic deeds, Starlight and I have an important lesson to do by order of the Princess of Friendship.
Aw, come on, Spike. I want to hear about the games too.
I know you're nervous about seeing Sunburst, but it says right in step 3 to, deal
Step
with your
3?
fears
It's
by
in the middle of the
facing them,
paper.
not by putting it off.
Let's go get this over with.
My word.
Wait!
What?
Knocking on the door isn't the next thing on the list.
Seriously?
I know Twilight can be a little nitpicky, but this is your first lesson as her pupil, and it's important that we do it right.
Fine. What's the next thing on the list?
Wait.
Before they see each other, make sure to highlight the importance of the meeting.
I'm pretty sure we can skip that.
I don't know. I mean, if we skip it, the whole lesson could go south. And then you might end up taking a giant step backwards instead of forwards. Maybe you'll never be able to learn anything about friendship at all. It's almost like your whole future depends on this moment. Highlight the importance of the meeting. Check. I can't believe you wanted to skip that.
That's funny. Knock, knock. No one's home.
Sunburst?
Yes? What can I do for you?
It's me, Starlight. We used to be friends?
Nope.
Of course! Starlight! My goodness, it's been a long time. What,
Facial hair.
What have you been up to?
Me? Oh,
Destroy an
some
Equestria.
of this, some of that.
Sunburst the bearded.
Different stuff. Right now, I'm sort of Twilight Sparkle's new pupil.
The Princess of Friendship?
Yeah, that's
You
actually
have
kind
a
of why
lesson.
I'm here. I mean, I know you're probably very busy.
What do you mean?
Well, I figured after magic school you'd go on to do important wizard work, but...
Oh,
He's a nerd.
no.
He's a nerd.
Yes, yes,
He's a
that's
nerd.
me, yep.
A basement.
Wizard. Really busy with
Underground.
lots of, wizarding stuff. Right. Well, good to see you.
Okay.
Maybe we should have skipped highlighting the importance of the meeting after all.
He's a nerd.
I guess that's that.
Starlight, come on! We have to at least explain what Twilight wants.
Dearest citizens, I am sure you are all just as thrilled and ready for this crystalling as myself and Shining Armor.
You've gone bananas.
I'm not ready.
Take it easy. Just pick whoever looks the most like honor guard material.
Right. Right.
Racism. Prejudice.
I'm sorry. Fatherhood is way more stressful than I ever thought.
That's why you shouldn't have it until you're ready.
Now, I know choosing the Crystal of Purity is a very important decision. So, I have gone through the trouble of arranging them in order from incredibly pure to outrageously pure.
Rarity, don't they all sort of look the same?
It's the same thing with those vintage little buttons from the exchange.
Shining Armor.
I don't know!
I hope Twilight and Pinky are having better luck with the baby.
Well, at least she's having fun.
Pinkie Pie has experience with that.
Pinky, hold her still. I'm trying.
He's just a nerd, dude. Accept it. Accept it.
So, the Princess of Friendship wants you and I to be friends again?
I know. Weird, right?
Well, I don't understand. Did something happen to you after I left for
No.
magic school?
I don't see what that has to do with anything. Why would you even ask
And that's
that?
where it begins.
I mean, did something happen to you after you left for magic school?
What? No.
They both
like
have.
you said, I'm a important wizard.
I'm sure there's something on Twilight's list that can help here.
I'm pretty sure time will tell. Breathe, air, oxygen, lungs.
Okay, I chose the honor guard, picked the purity crystal, and I know exactly who I want to be our crystaller. So, all we need is...
The baby?
We're here! She's a really strong flyer!
That's... And it's loud. So mitosis. I was about to say that. Asexual reproduction. That was full of bollocks, bullcrap, vile.
I'm guessing that's gonna make it hard to do the crystalline.
It's worse than that. Without the heart, the Crystal Empire is about to be buried under a mountain of ice and snow.
Well, that's one way to... That dirt face! That dirt face! And that ending music, I don't know what to say about this. I don't know what to say. It's different. I do say it's different. Wow. New music, new soundtracks, new sound. And different style of humor. Yeah, previously. So, I don't know what to say about the season so far. I thought it was going to be more shitty, but it's not going to be too good. It's different, though. Different. Season 3 is completely useless. I wanted to be useless, but it happened, and there's a lot of callbacks throughout season 4 and 5 that makes it more consistent and makes it seem whatever. Prom is tomorrow. Aunt Mare. Yeah, of course the ending songs isn't really new, but the soundtrack that it plays during the end credits is what I want to hear. Yeah, just stick it back together like they did in the in the exchange in season 4. Typed up that crystal chalice, or glued it and taped it back up.
Like leather, skin is stronger when it's hydrated. That's why Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash has a unique hydrating formula to leave skin healthier and stronger.
No, that's what lotion is meant for. They're having to cram every character into that photo. Yep, pretty much. I mean. So what is so okay? Pause on everything right quick. That guy just brought up a good point. It's like, okay, so what happened to Trixie? She got reformed, and that's it. Dun dun. She's just no more. She's not included in the as a background pony. Not even as a background pony. That's crazy.
And now the name your price tool shows people policy options to help fit their budget.
Is that a true story?
Yeah, people really do.
Wait, what movie? Nah, whatever. ADS right after the intro. Aim down sights. Damn these terminologies.
Every night, Discovery Family is the place for movie lovers.
Album of Chickmunks. Am I behind in the stream? Is that what you... Polski? Fandom needs to let go was. I wasn't in the conversation. I didn't know what you guys were talking about. Oh, Zootopia? Okay. Fam.
So, not only can we not take part in a fabulous...
Come on, that's
ceremony,
how the
but we're
elements of
also about to
harmony
be
was
totally
first
solid.
destroyed.
Without the
It
crystal
was
heart's
destroyed
magical
like that.
protection,
Come on.
The entire city's
Just sing a
about to become
song
a
and
winter wasteland.
touch hooves and...
What about when King Sombra ruled the Crystal Empire and the Crystal Heart was missing? The city wasn't covered in snow then.
The heart wasn't missing. It was still in the castle. King Sombra had just hidden it.
I'm afraid Twilight is correct, and the storm clouds are already forming.
Oh, boo-hoo.
I can totally fly up there and bust those
No,
buttons.
you're not alone.
I wouldn't advise it, Rainbow Dash. Those storm clouds are not like the ones you know.
This far north,
So it's like
weather
the
has a will of
Everfree
its
Force.
own, and now it will only grow stronger, enveloping
Moves on
everything in
its own
path,
just like the They're
including
just
the
making
Crystal
BS.
Empire.
And us along with it.
There's gotta be something.
And the Grand Wizard fixes it.
I know Princess Twilight is keen on the two of us rekindling our friendship, but it's been so long. I don't see how anything on that list is going to help.
I know, right? It's not like there's some spell that would magically compel us to pick up where we left off.
Well, actually, there's several. Mist Main's Material Amity, Rockhoof's Rapport, Flash Prance's Fellowship. But I get the feeling the princess isn't looking for a spell.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Got it! And if all else fails, ask them to share an embarrassing moment from their past. Maybe even something they regret.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's
I
a good
don't see
one.
how that would help.
Yeah. We should just get out of your mane. It's pretty obvious this isn't going how Twilight hoped, and I'm sure you have plenty of important
And it's
work
cold
to do.
outside.
What? Oh, right, yes. No rest.
Oh, come
for
on.
the
You both
Wizard
miss
League.
each other.
Come on, Spike.
Watch those two be the solution to this issue.
Perhaps, but it isn't something that either of us know.
Wait,
The
what?
library here at the castle is nearly as extensive as the one in Canterlot. There's a good chance we can find something there.
Can you hold off the storm?
Yes, for a time, but even our magic will eventually succumb to the power of the frozen north.
We will do what we can, but you must hurry.
Because knowledge is power. So just forcing it like that, huh? Nope. Effortless.
I don't know how long it will take to find the right spell, but you should probably tell the crowd outside to get somewhere
Restoration
warm.
spells.
And try not to mention the Crystal Heart. We don't want to start a panic.
Yes, ma'am. Come on, girls.
They already know how to handle
I'm gonna
that.
need all of your help.
They had that
the
happen
Crystal
before.
Library is enormous.
You can count on us, Twily. Where'd you go?
It's just like the newborn babies from Mrs. Caken.
This way.
This is callback from season 2.
Well, Spike, looks like my biggest fears came true. I wouldn't be surprised if Twilight decides to give up on me entirely.
It's not your fault. I'm the one who said all we needed was this list.
It's not the list, Spike, or you, or Twilight. I'm the one Sunburst doesn't want to be friends with.
I don't remember him saying he didn't want to be friends.
He didn't have to say it.
Well, Twilight obviously thinks you're worth being friends with, and I do too.
Thanks, Spike. At least I have 2 friends, even if one of them has dragon breath.
Dragon breath.
That's not dragon breath. It's freezing.
Oh, you're right. But I thought the Crystal Heart was supposed to keep the cold weather out.
And you don't.
It is, unless something's happened. Come on.
Oh, she didn't hear that too. How can the...
Just saying
camped out all night for this spot.
Yeah, but don't
I'm
they
not
see
about
it
to just
though?
Give it up.
Still, when you think about it, the view is just as good a little further back, like inside your house.
The crystalling ceremony is one of our most
And look at that little
sacred
button of
traditions.
Twilight.
And when that foal is held before the crystal heart,
And the
I plan to be as close to the action as possible.
Wonderbolt symbol.
Honestly, I don't know if there's gonna be a crystalline. The truth is, the baby's an alicorn, and her magic's plumb crazy, so you might not want to be that close after all.
A baby alicorn?
Wow,
I
God.
can't wait to see that.
Oh, those little wings are probably so cute. I know, right?
Look, I am 100% sure the
100.
crystalline isn't happening.
No crystalling, huh? Then why are they starting a fireworks show?
That's the baby, dude. Baby shooting lasers.
Young Billy.
Or what was that?
Ride-a-Buck's boat chants, hay hups and tournaments, mystic maps and mazes. Anything up there?
Not yet. I'm not even sure how these are organized.
This is that the new teleportation sound effect. Boop boop.
Shining armor? I thought you were taking care of the baby.
I'm trying.
Well then, pop 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 pop. Those wings are just as twice as big as spears in terms of length. And they're all busy to ever help Starlight.
What is going on? You want the long or the short version? Short? The baby's an alicorn and she accidentally destroyed the crystal heart, so Twilight and Cadence are looking for a spell to put it back together and save the Crystal Empire from turning into a giant wasteland of ice and snow. Oh.
I mean, that's pretty much all there is to it.
What about this? Trotter's Tome of Reliquary? I think this is it. Spell of Relic Reconstitution. I can't believe we found it.
It's a good thing, too. Without this, I don't know what we'd do.
And destroyed. Well, as the chat will say, how convenient.
Family will be right back. All new episodes of Littlest Pet Shop are back. Isn't that awesome? And TV's most talkative pets
I am thoroughly enjoying myself.
are gearing up. Sounds interesting. For the grand opening of Littlest Pet
So predictable.
with new friends.
Oh, called it. I think everyone called it. Yeah, I mean.
Littlest Pet Shop. Back-to-back premieres starting next. Only on Discovery Family.
Show's over. Bye, everyone. We're doomed. Pretty much. They got 20 minutes to fix this premiere. Damn, I can't type.
Ladies, let's break from our happy meals.
Well, I'm not falling asleep, but I'm like,
Fresh cutie and milk.
the baby teleports them to Equestria World. Now that will be something to look forward to.
Get ready, because our big showstopper is back, and it's making a splash.
Then again, like I keep repeating myself, I'm only doing this
And in your McDonald's Happy Meal.
for the chat reaction and to avoid copyright strikes. Normally I would have done the chat reaction in the video only, so that way it would have been more consistent throughout each video. But then as far as you saw in my channel, there was content ID claims where it was blocked globally, so you couldn't even see it, but it wasn't really a copyright strike, so I might as well just count it as a copyright strike. So I remember that. That was the most stupidest shit ever. Oh my god. So I've only had that, and I didn't want to upload to Dailymotion too, because that would have been way too much, and not many people would have sound it, and that would have been way too much work to upload another video saying to go to the next video on Dailymotion. So, no, I mean, you're saying at least season 3 opener had a bloody villain. Actually, I actually wanted an episode that didn't deal with any villains. Just like how season 1 finale, where it was the just like how season 1 finale was, I think the I can't even remember, the gala, the Grand Galloping Gala. You know, it doesn't have to be with every villain or anything. It could just be like some issue like that. And I'm glad that this premiere wasn't really a villain, more so than a issue with babies or whatever. Come on.
That spell was the only thing we found in the whole library.
Season 5 premiere was
what we needed.
okay, I guess.
I'm so sorry, Twilight. It's not your fault, Starlight. None of us were expecting any of this.
Do you think you can remember the spell?
No.
I only read it through once.
Exactly.
Well, any pony can exactly remember something she read for the first time 2 minutes ago. It's you, Twilight.
Oh wow, they expect.
I'll try, but I'm not sure how long it'll take. Is quickly an option?
I'll help if I can, but we should evacuate the city just in case. You need to lead every pony to the train station before the tracks freeze over.
We will, but between you and Twilight, I'm sure you'll remember the spell.
I only hope this spell is the one we need.
Is there anything I can do?
I don't think so. I'm just sorry about your lesson.
Oh, that doesn't matter now. Sunburst and I don't have anything in common anyway. He's a big, important wizard.
No, he's
and
not.
I'm relearning everything I ever thought I knew. Sunburst? I don't recognize the name, but if he's an important wizard, you should bring him here. Maybe he'll know what to do if the spell fails. Of course!
This will
You
end
better
with
go with her, Spike.
sidekick. There's lightning? Oh, I'm about to say there's lightning. Wait, there is lightning? Lightning in the blizzard. That's something you don't see.
Haven't you looked outside?
Snow? That's not right. The Crystal Heart.
Is gone! The baby, Shining Armor and Cadence's baby, it's an alicorn. Really?
Just like
a little berserk, and well, I guess she destroyed the
mending
heart.
friendship.
But Twilight thinks she can
Wasn't
fix it, and
I
Princess
keep
Cadence
forgetting
thought
his name?
you could
Keep
help.
adjusting the glasses.
Me?
Yeah, it's you.
You're an important wizard in the Crystal
No, you're
Empire.
not.
This makes sense.
You are
Right.
just a nerd.
Right. You know, I'd like to help. I really would. I just have so much important wizard work to do around here.
Yeah, sure, but the life of the people are not.
Did I mention this was a royal crystal?
Don't they feel the
When
temperature
crystal
change?
holds the
Like,
young one
aren't they
of us,
shivering and shit?
All of the Empire will share their joy and light, and the crystal heart will beat stronger than it ever has before. It really is a moving ceremony.
I really don't think it's going to happen.
Come on! It's freezing out here!
This is the Crystal Empire. We've seen snow before.
Not like this! We don't have time to argue. Princess Cadence has decided to evacuate the city.
But the crystalling...
I don't know if we'll ever have another crystalling again. The Crystal Heart
Is destroyed by the baby.
That's what we've been trying to
No,
tell you.
you've been receiving and telling them. I'm not sure if that's the right word.
Sunburst, I know you're busy, but did you hear what I said?
I'm a prince.
No,
Get the
I
fuck
heard
out.
you. But like I said, when you're an important wizard, the work just piles up.
Sunburst!
Look, Starlight, I want to help, I do. But I can't. I wish I could.
What do you mean?
Fixing an ancient relic? I can't even come close to doing something like that.
But I thought you were an important wizard.
Lies. It was all lies.
You're wrong, okay? I'm not an important wizard. I'm not even a wizard at all.
Do it. I really like his voice. Yeah, I like his voice too.
Who's that?
It's some bitch. So who calls what? Fluttershy does nothing anyways. Not much change. Another whiny failure of a pony. Pretty much. Same ratings. Who's that voice? We're waiting for the commercials. Oh my god, that's funny. Commercials are more entertaining than predictable calling scene thingies on a pony strip. A heaping pile of disappointment.
Comes with aerial and accessories. Other dolls and playsets each sold separately.
I'm not sure why people are acting like they are supposed to be surprised.
A trend seeker or a
This is the worst season premiere fucking ever. Well, there you go, have it, guys. Those fanatics, that is a rate 10 out of 10. What do you think about these commentaries or these reactions? I'm pretty much, we all knew it was going to be a weak season opener. Let's just admit it, guys. Admit it that 26 episodes. Oh, I think so. I haven't checked on that. They have a lot of money, right? They have a lot of money that was made during season 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So as long as there's money flowing around, it's going to be a 26 episode season. Unless you're like season 3 and that was like underfunded and left with a little bit of time. How'd you guys forget season 4 and 5? Come on. Even I remember callbacks from season 2 that were mentioned in this episode. These ads has been common since season 4. Yeah, the littlest pet shop. I think that was season 3 or 4. I can't tell. Season 3 or 4. Season 4. It has to be season 4 when it first premiered. Season 2 was pretty much the up to par season. And Slice of Life was also good too. Well, depends on how you see it. I already gave my review on that episode.
I know it's hard for you to understand, but not all of us end up achieving greatness.
Of course not.
Why wouldn't I understand that?
Really? You're the protege of the Princess of Friendship. I don't think she picks just any pony for that.
Technically, she's more of a student than a protege.
You're not helping too.
Whatever. I'm sorry I'm not the big important wizard you were expecting.
Sunburst? I don't care if you're a wizard or not. I'm just surprised. You always knew so much about magic. I mean, look at all these books.
Do it for fun.
Yeah, well, reading about magic is one thing,
but
you don't know what
understanding
it was like at magic school. To know so much and not be able to do any of it.
What do you mean, like not doing?
Well, you don't know what it was like to be left behind. And then getting so bitter that you steal the cutie marks from an entire village, and then get defeated by Twilight and her friends. So you travel through time to get back at them, but they beat you again and teach you about friendship, but you're so terrified ponies will find out what you did that you can't make any friends!
Well then.
Did you really travel through time?
See? I told you he'd be impressed.
I'm sorry we lost touch. Maybe if I had reached out, you could
really?
Magic school and
that fast?
Not become totally evil? Let's just say, I know what it's like to have something you're not exactly proud of.
When you showed up thinking I was some big wizard, I'm sorry. I should have told you the truth.
It's fine. At least we worked it all out. I think Twilight would be proud of us.
Well, if you ever want to tell her about it, we should probably leave now.
Kiss now.
I forgot to tell you,
It's alright.
they're evacuating the city. You need to get to the train station. Unless you've got a spell here that will drive back the frozen north and fix the crystal hearts so the baby can have her crystalling.
Crystalling? Of course!
Not no more.
Push them back, my sister!
My sister. Nope, you can't. Whoa, what's up with the lag? Uh-oh. Laggy stream. Whoa. Sorry for the lag, guys. I don't know what's causing this. Ooh. This is not gonna work good. Lagging.
I know how to stop this.
Yeah, sure.
I think that's everything?
It looks right to me, but there's only one way to find out.
Just do it. You're gonna fuck it up though. Nope. And it cracks.
The spell failed. I don't know what else to do.
All
Old
fails.
student of mine believes he does.
Old students.
The baby did this?
I tried putting it back together with...
The spell of relic reconstitution. That won't do it. The crystal heart's been around for millennia. Restoring a relic like this is magic way beyond one spell. You need to combine it with something else. Something unique to the relic itself. Something that strengthens it and provides it with power.
Friendship.
The crystalling!
Oh.
Combining that spell with the light and love of every
I was
pony
wrong.
gathered for the ceremony, together with somnambulous weather abjuration to clear away the snow, and a little fledgling's forbearance for the parents. That should curb the little one's power fluctuations.
You must be Sunburst. Starlight said you were a powerful wizard.
Oh, I'm no wizard.
What? But he studied magic his whole life.
Just like Twilight.
You should see his house. And since no pony has any better ideas, what do we have to lose?
As well.
I had planned on asking Twilight to be our crystaller, but since it seems like she'll be busy...
I'd be honored.
Well, what are we waiting for?
I guess she's more like Moon Dancer. That's what it is. So we got Moon Dancer, Sunburst, Twilight, you know, and
Citizens, may I present the newest member of the Crystal Empire.
yeah, that's pretty much it. That was the episode. I guess it set off it sets the stage for the whole season 6.
Beautiful. Oh, it's just so moving.
Hey, I remember this song. They played it, and I forgot when they played it. Stab it right into the heart. I forget where that quote came from. Batman, the first one. Ooh, crystal. You stab friendship right into the heart. I forgot how the quote went. They is crystals once again.
Best crystalline ever! For a pony who isn't great at magic, you did pretty well.
Indeed. I'm glad to see you found a way to share your unique
Celestia and Luna looks weird.
Sunburst. You may be more of a wizard than you think.
You would not believe the crazy weather that
Hey,
delayed
look,
our
their
trip.
parents.
Came out of nowhere.
But it was all worth it to see this peaceful little angel. Aw, so sweet.
Grandma, you're a grandma.
Come to
It's
your
pretty cool.
grandmare.
Yeah, peaceful now, anyway.
I suppose that spell really did the trick.
Gesundheit.
We have Sunburst to thank for that.
I hope he takes his role as Crystaller seriously.
Honestly,
Something tells me the baby will need a pony like him to look to for magical advice.
Cadence, darling, aren't we gonna name the poor little dear, or are we gonna spend the entire visit just calling her the baby?
We were thinking Flurry Heart.
You know, to remember the occasion.
Goodness, how could any pony forget?
it's not really bad.
It's lovely.
I think a 7 out of 10 would be nice.
Well, I think you're the Crystal Empire's big, important wizard. Whether you like it or not.
Well, I don't know if I'll have time for any wizarding. I'm a Crystaller now. That's a big responsibility.
I can't think of any pony more qualified. Just promise you'll stay in touch?
Like I'd ever lose touch with my oldest friend.
What's wrong, Twilight?
I don't know, Spike. I think I have a lot to learn about being a teacher.
What are you talking about? Your lesson went perfectly. Starlight and Sunburst got over their past and rekindled their friendship.
No thanks to me. I know a lot happened.
Huh?
I just wish I could have given my pupil the attention she deserves.
Well, I know she needed to be put on the right path, but giving her the space to make her own decisions worked pretty well. Isn't that how Celestia taught you?
Oh, just because I picked 7 out of 10 doesn't mean everyone else
I
should.
never thought about it, but I guess it is.
Maybe you're a better teacher than you thought.
Maybe 6 out of 10. Maybe it was a little bit too high. Whoa, ho, hold your horses with this chat. Whoa. Alright. So there was different soundtracks. Alright, this is the reason why I rated 7 out of 10. I thought it was going to be horrible. I really thought it was going to be horrible, but I guess it wasn't. Different soundtrack, different sound effects for the sounds, different story. Obviously, it's not the newest story or the best story. And what the fuck was he shitting on? And of course, it wasn't like your generic standard villain, then defeating villain stuff. So add that to the list of things that doesn't change, or that changed. Either way though, different soundtrack, different voice actors, and more interaction with the background ponies and stuff like that. Different view, different everything, you know. That's why I rated a 7 out of 10, because it was different, more different than the other seasons. But of course, the lessons, the I guess you could. I'm just watching this. What the fuck? Let's see what this guy has to say. So what do you have to say? Maybe I missed it. Maybe this guy feels it too. He's like, oh, what a bad episode. Was it good?
Oh my god, I don't know how to describe this!
Oh, so you're having...
I can't give a good description about what I saw! It was a good Season 6 opener.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It was good. For me, it was good.
Guess you should say
Flurry
good
Heart. Oh my god, this is so much to get through.
Not so much.
I don't know.
I mean, it's just a baby that's
Flurry Heart.
And friendship is reunited, I guess, with Starlight Glimmer. Answer your damn Skype call.
No call for me, but my god, I really can't describe it, but
I just described it easily.
Maybe a frozen devil. Yeah. Behold, the princess of Frozen, because
yeah, you gotta work on that. Alright, I guess I'll see you next weekend, guys. I have nothing else much to say. Honestly, it really was a 7 out of 10. But I'm still very skeptical about the upcoming episodes, so don't hold your hopes up. And I hope I'm wrong too. Hope the future episodes will be something worth watching, much more better than what we had. But whatever, I'll see you guys next weekend. Bye bye.